Hello, my name is Michael McCardle. I'm 26 years old and I'm currently in my second year of teaching third grade at the River Academy in Wenatchee, Washington. I'm studying secondary education online at Grand Canyon University and working towards earning my master's degree in state certification so that I can continue to grow and develop as a professional teacher, and so that eventually I'll be able to teach middle school and high school level social studies. In this video, I would like to talk about my personal dispositions as a teacher, ways and areas that I need to grow in those dispositions, and what a professional teacher looks like, how they act and conduct themselves on a daily basis. 3 of the personal dispositions that I bring to the classroom each day is first, relationship. I believe that relationship is the primary driver of education in the classroom. The student-teacher relationship is so important to the success and the environment of a classroom and the culture and community that you build as a teacher. First, you build a relationship to connect with students, to learn about their background, what they might bring to the classroom, and also how you can help them. We build relationships with our students to analyze how they think, maybe help predict how they would act or respond in future environments, and to help us create different lesson plans and differentiation that we can use to help them be successful in the classroom. If a student trusts you as a teacher, they will do anything for you. I've experienced it, I've seen it, I've even felt it as me as a student in relationships that I've had with my teachers. Again, if they trust you that they can fail, they can take chances, and they can truly be themselves, then you're doing something great and creating a great learning environment. My second disposition is that as a Christian and believer in Jesus Christ, I believe that every kid is made in God's image and that they deserve to be loved and treated with respect, and because of that, they deserve 100% of your best effort every single day. Now, whether you're teaching in a Christian school or a public school, as a Christian, this doesn't change. Both environments, you're teaching because you love kids and want to be with kids and make a difference in their life. So relationship, making differences in their life. And third, I believe that it is so important that a teacher has relationship with parents. Our job as educators is to partner with parents in preparing their children for adulthood, for real world situations, and equipping them with what they need to be successful employees, husbands, wives, mothers, and fathers. So those are the 3 things that I believe are very important to bring to a classroom as a first-year teacher, as a veteran teacher, and no matter what the grade level, I believe that those 3 things need to be pillars of your classroom, and they all stem from the importance of relationship being the primary driver of education. Second thing that I'd like to talk about is how I can grow in these areas. Our relationship is so important. Learning the fine line between the relationship as a teacher between students can be hard to do and is very important. For me, through self-evaluation, I've seen how having too lenient of a relationship or too fun of a relationship with the kids in the classroom can make your classroom management hard to deal with and can create some chaos in the classroom, especially at the 3rd grade level. So I think that I need to work on drawing that line and realizing that relationship with your students as a teacher is different from a friendship, or from past experiences that I've been involved with is different than being their coach or leader at a sports camp. It needs to be professional and well managed, and it needs to have discipline. And I truly need to work on following through with my discipline plan. Part of the time and part of my struggle is I don't want to implement the discipline plan because it takes time. I still want to be liked. But what I've come to learn through my second year of teaching and really dealing with some difficult students this year and working with our principal is that when we discipline our kids and have structure, The child that's disciplined will respect you if you do it with kindness and grace and gentleness. And second, the rest of the class will feel safe, will feel that there's justice in the class, and will see that, hey, their teacher is going to follow through with what they say they're going to do. So working on that relationship and how I go about that is something that I really need to work on, especially as I prepare to transition to the secondary level of teaching. Finally, I believe that there are many aspects of what a professional teacher looks like and how they act and conduct themselves. First, I feel that a professional teacher needs to be dressed as a professional. Not only does it, when I dress as a professional, it helps me get ready to take on my role as a teacher, to focus, but it also shows a presentation to my kids in class that I mean business and that I'm here for a purpose. The second thing that a professional teacher does is that they are always prepared. Every Friday before I leave school, I have my lessons ready for the next week, my materials ready to go, and I know that when I come in on Monday, I'm ready to teach. If they're not ready, I have a plan in place so that I can get them ready and be successful. Third, a professional teacher communicates well. They communicate their content to their students. They communicate with their colleagues, with the administration, and with the parents. Another skill that a professional teacher has to have is their ability to solve problems. Problems could be social problems between students, problems between parents and students, problems between themselves and colleagues, or even problems that arise as students don't grasp understanding or can't follow along and track along with what you're teaching. So that's a problem. You got to solve it. And the best way to solve a problem that's instructional based is being able to improvise in the classroom. That's another thing that I feel a professional teacher can do. They can let conversation guide their classroom. They can think on their feet. And again, how is a teacher able to improvise? Because they're prepared and they've mastered the content knowledge that they're teaching. The last two areas that a professional teacher consistently works on and cares about is teamwork. A professional teacher is always working with their colleagues and those around them to collaborate, to gain knowledge, to learn what works, what didn't work, to learn about the teachers who have had the students before and what they could say about a student to help you be a better teacher for them as they're currently in your class. And finally, a professional teacher is always seeking ways to improve their professional development. As a teacher, I cannot settle with how good I am now. And that's why I'm taking these classes. That's why I want my master's. I want to become the best teacher that I can be because I love my students. I care about them. I want them to have a great experience at school, and I want them to truly learn and to enjoy the process of learning. All that we believe in and all that we are as teachers, we bring to the classroom. And we need to foster that and bring those core values into our classroom and use that to shape the environment that we have. We must be able to continually evaluate who we are as teachers, and we must be professionals in our presentation, in what we say, in our actions, and how we work with others. Thank you.